Welcome back to Healthy Hot Air. Part of being healthy, besides talking and sharing your opinions, is of course partaking in a wonderful glass of wine. Whether you like to enjoy a glass at the end of your week or the end of your day, or you like to host the perfect dinner party, choosing the right wine glass for the wine you're serving makes all the difference in the world. Riedel makes a burgundy glass that is shorter and also wider and more round in its bowl for its Spanish red wines and of course your burgundies, and even some very rich cabs can also go in this. Then your white wine is the traditional white wine glass. I have a Riedel white wine glass sitting out with a Riesling. The glasses we're going to talk about with these wines can often get confused. I have a Chianti here, my favorite, Gabbiano 2009 Reserve, and then I also have a Jacob's Creek Shiraz Cab Blend. Now technically this is a Riedel Syrah Shiraz glass. What that means is your Syrahs can go in this glass, yes, but it is the only glass that is perfectly at the absolute prime height to air and breathe your Chianti. Do not drink your Chianti out of any other glass. You will notice the difference. Its cousin glass, 1/8 inch shorter, is the Bordeaux and very often gets confused for the Syrah Shiraz glass, but the Bordeaux glass on the right is primarily for Cab and Pinot Noir and occasionally a Syrah blend. So we've talked about the different glasses and we know my favorite is Chianti, and I already have one of those open. So I'm going to explain to you why the Bordeaux, the 1/8 inch shorter glass, does not really go with the Chianti. Now I've already poured a little, but since Chianti is my favorite, I'm not a wino, but I like my wine. I'm going to pour myself just a little more, and I'm using an aerator. You can get these at Bed Bath & Beyond. Helps air the wine a little bit. So I'm going to explain the taste I'm tasting. This is the appropriate glass, the Riedel Syrah Shiraz glass with my Chianti. Smooth, very sweet, rich, no negative tannin flavors at all. Now let's go with the Bordeaux glass. That's 1/8 inch shorter. And remember, it's technically appropriate for your Shiraz mixes and your Cabs and your Pinot Noirs, but I've put a Chianti in it. Immediately I taste alcohol. You shouldn't taste alcohol when you're drinking alcohol. I know it sounds weird, but it's almost like a bitter taste. Chianti is a sweeter, lighter, but also a little bit of a rich wine depending on what you choose and what brand. So correct glass Syrah Shiraz, I taste smooth, scintillating flavors in the fruit without any bitterness. With the Bordeaux glass, 1/8 inch shorter, you can see the comparison here. I taste immediately the alcohol smell, almost like rubbing alcohol. It's just entirely different. Take a wine, put it in the right glass and the wrong glass, and you'll notice the difference. And if you're hosting a party, boy, you don't want people thinking your wine wasn't good, because there probably was nothing wrong with your wine. It may have just been the glass. So, while you're working on choosing the right wine and the right glass for it, I'm going to go ahead and top myself off. It's a Friday afternoon in Naples, Florida. Why not? Cheers! There's nothing better.